Welcome back to the kitchen. You are here with Team M.A.D, Rational in the building, with your man Twitch for Life, MrBroadcast, and Arthur Yves. We are here doing the third Couchcast. You know why we're doing a Couchcast? Because we didn't feel like turning on the camera. Boom. You know why we didn't feel like turning on the camera? I don't either. Boom. Is that gonna be the theme of the night? You just everything boom, boom. Stupid. Yo, what do we listen to? Is it Sal-O? Is another Sal-O?
Another Sal-O track.
Sal-O, the asshole. What is that? Greed. Oh, give us some greed. Let's listen to this.
If you don't come with this on this, I'm telling you
Right.
right now.
Right. So look, I want to reinstitute, because we haven't done it in a while. We've been doing some other things. We've been doing some other crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doing some different things in the kitchen. But the cut of the week, that's our foundation. That's what we do.
It's sacred.
It is sacred. So this is the cut of the week. Sal-O, the asshole, Greed, produced by Clip Smoke.
You can give me the rose, you can give me the gold, you can give me full control, but I'll say, you can give me the bitches, you can give me the riches, you can grant all my wishes, but I'll say, you can give me those lips, you can give me those hips, you can give a little strip, yeah, that's nice, but you can call me the hottest, put me on today's topic, put it all in my pocket, and I'll say, yeah, give me more, give me more, give me more. Gotta bust around soon as I walk through the door. Soon as I clock in, I'll give you the workflow. They overdo the shit till you shorten the payroll. Stat fix like Legos, play bitches like Play-Doh, brain burners like Waco. No reminders, they know who really worth they pesos. The young pharaoh, Sal-O's the asshole. 2 sets of rollies, nor 4 ponies, or his and your fees can never please me. I'm like a baby mama, I am needy. Taking his and hers, nigga, I am greedy. Don't be shocked that I stole the sight of Stevie. Screaming, give me that like 09 Breezy. Merc Billies, break Pilly at Milli Vanilli niggas. Hide your jewelry, hide your clothes, barricade your figures. Give me the ice, you can give me the price. I can roll with the dice, but I say, you can give me the jet, you can give me the bet, you can give me king respect, but I'll say, you can give me your bitch, you can give me her sis, get all the chicks you can get, nigga. You can tell those rappers stop because they album ain't popping, can write a million songs, then I'll say, now bitch, oh my God, where my money at? So I can go places where the damn sun is at. Don't work well with others, no time to be a diplomat. Just fuck you, pay me, cut the checks and cut the chitter chat. You can never ever please this nigga till I see LVs and double G's on me, nigga. Maybe need 3 cougars to please this nigga. Middle finger to the world till my pockets get bigger. Sal-O, the gigolo, whip sing like Figaro, cold shoulders like digging hoes, go looter, I'm throwing bows, for nice leathers and Calvin Klein sweaters, Cardi B with the money, I need that shit forever, gotta live right to hop on this mic, just a twerking ass can't get my pockets right, not a delight when fire in my heart ignite, getting money as if it was my birthright, give the Escalade, gators from the Everglades, till I'm rich and I am paid, nigga. You can give me a label till your ass unstable, cut you deep till it's fatal, nigga. You can give me the mansion with acres for expansion till I'm the last man standing. You can give motorbikes, maybe overnight flights, just beat about tonight, cause shorty said, yeah. Give me that, 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 yeah. Give me that, 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 yeah. Give me that, 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 yeah. Give me that, give me that, give me that,
Wow.
Boom.
Yo, so first off, hats off to Clip Smoke for the production, right? So, like I said, hats off to Clip Smoke for that production. That production was wild. It was crazy. You know what I was thinking about? That moment in Drumline where P.D. Pablo comes out on the field, right?
Who am I?
P.D. Pab, motherfucker. That's what I kept thinking, hearing the horns in the background. I had the marching band feel to it. It was dope. It was dope all the way around. I like this, man. So look, you know, what I'm about to do is do like I always do and break down this mix right quick. You know what I'm saying? And everything about the mix, I believe, was dope. Even the impurities in the mix were perfect, putting you in the zone. You know what I'm saying? So those impurities were, in essence, purities, right?
Planned imperfections.
Planned imperfection. There you go. That's not like Planned Parenthood. But look. So I didn't even tell you right now. I loved everything about it. I loved the vocals in the mix. I loved the flow, right? I love the cadence the whole time. You know, even sometimes, you know, the clap on the 4 can be a little bit much, but it wasn't. It set right into the mix like it was supposed to, and it showed up when it was supposed to by everything else getting quiet in the mix, and it was perfect.
It's very balanced.
It's a very balanced track. And then the entire stereo image was used. That's another thing I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? The only call out I have on this track is the vocal effect on the ad-libs. Right. It made them a little garbled. But it was only on the ad-libs, and you can only hear it sometimes. Outside of that, everything else was on point. This is another Sal-O, the asshole perfection. Oh, bro. See what I did there? Yo, what that logo looking like, though?
The logo? What you mean? This?
Yeah, the single cover. What that is?
Oh, it's a dollar bill.
That's kind of dope.
Yep. Yeah.
That's kind of dope. I like that.
I like Stan.
It's beautiful. It's red. It's got nice fonts and shit. I like that.
So I agree with most everything you're saying. I really like this track. Obviously, I've got it now in the playlist ready to go. I like everything he has to say on it. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
The lyrically entertaining. The production is entertaining. I really like how it starts off sounding as though it's going to be a much faster track, and then it drops into that halftime, and it's kind of like that hip hop, like EDM trap mashup type of feel. Yeah, I love that. I think my only call out is that there isn't a lot of movement as far as the production goes. It sounds like a loop in the background.
It most certainly is a loop.
And it kind of turns into a drone towards the second half.
But I like it.
I need some kind of movement, some kind of bridge, some kind of refrain, some kind of like something that breaks it out of a monotonous type of backbeat. Because I'm listening to his words, and I mean they're great, and he's telling a story, and yeah, I mean I've got nothing negative to say about his words. However, when it's paired with a beat that's not changing at all, my attention shifts to that, to the fact that there isn't anything going on new in the background. And maybe it's just my like ADHD kicking in. I need something to change. It's kind of the way I mix music anyways. As soon as I get bored of a beat, I switch it. Right. And maybe that's what I'm feeling on this, but that's
sometimes when you talking hip hop, it's less about making a full on song, and sometimes it's more about the poetry of it and the storytelling behind it. And for those moments, you need a loop in the back, right? You mean that's like the essence of hip hop is a sample over a beat looped and a story being told. You know what I mean? That's that old school feel, you know. And I enjoy it on this track. I do.
I feel like
a lot of times I agree with your analysis though. On this one, I think it fit.
I think it wouldn't. I get what you're saying, and I would totally agree if there wasn't so much going on in the background. I think that's what it is. It sounds like there's a lot going on. It sounds like it needs some kind of movement, whereas when it's vocally driven, usually the track is pulled back in the mix, so it's more of a like a featuring the words type of thing. And that's, I think, the nature of like the EDM trap genre, is that the beat kind of reigns supreme in the mix.
Beat takes priority. Well, it's really the bass line takes priority in the mix for those genres.
The rhythm, the whole rhythm. Yeah.
It's that heartbeat, right?
Yeah.
For this though, it sits so well that sometimes I pay attention to the words, other times I pay attention to the horns, other times I pay attention to the rhythmic parts, the beats, right? And because of that, it doesn't sound busy. It sounds full because my attention is drawn to different things at different times, and I'm never bored with it, you know? That's why I was like, man, I'm in that drumline feel, and now I'm seeing the horn players.
But now,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing it.
See the horn players playing the same thing over and over again.
Depends on what's happening with the vocal, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
What I'll say is I see both sides to this story with this. First, let me say, before we heard it.
First, let me hop on the mother mic.
I made a statement saying he better come with it.
Right.
I had to say he came with it.
All right.
So he won there. He won there.
Okay.
He won there.
Okay.
Now, breaking down on left and right sides of both those, I definitely understand what Artemis Prime is saying about the beat. It's kind of, monotonous. But when we get into that monotonous level, I agree with you in the sense of going back to the beginning. I mean, hip hop hit 45 years old this weekend. All right, 45 years old this weekend. We are at with hip hop, which started with Rapper's Delight, which was a 12-minute sampled loop.
Yeah.
There was nothing else added to it.
Right.
It was play that damn record the whole time. So, and then he just rapped over that loop for 12 straight minutes. The original cut, I want to say the original cut might have been 14 minutes long. The very first original cut of Rapper's Delight was like 14 minutes, just a 14-minute loop. So that level of just that beat playing in the background. But the difference with Rapper's Delight compared to this track right here, which is very well done, I think is where I agree with Art, was there was not a break or a change of pace. And I'll give an example. That first Thug Motivation CD where Jeezy came out with every song on there. Album. A band could have played literally every song. Under the Bridge, during Mardi Gras, right? Horns could have been playing, right? You
Stand to ovation.
Exactly. The beat by itself told a story.
Yeah.
Before you even got to his words.
Well, it was music.
And I think
not just a track, it was music.
Right. I think for this, that's the only piece that's missing. You didn't get those 2 or 3 breaks that let the beat tell a story in the background, because
I hear you.
He's telling very well. And don't get the beat is great. It's very well produced. I'm just missing that piece that lets me hear it from the beat's perspective.
I hear you.
Well, all right. So even with Rapper's Delight, the section that's looped, is about twice, if not 4 times, as long as this loop is. So I think that's what keeps it from getting. Even though, like you said, it's a single loop over and over again, but it's quite a. It's more of a song that's being looped, and so that's, you don't get tired of it as quickly. I mean, I'll still get tired of it just because that's who
Rapper's
I am.
Delight should only be played in 45-second increments.
Shut your face. The whole 14
Shut
minutes
your
should be
damn
played
mouth.
twice.
I'm not listening to 30 minutes of ABC rap. You say what you want.
ABC, that's where it started from. What did you? Excuse me. How did you learn to speak? Using your ABCs, right?
Ooh. Is that how I learned to speak? That's not how anyone learns to speak.
That is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay. Tell me, how did you learn to speak then?
I learned to speak by listening to other people speak.
Yeah.
And
you mimic the sounds.
And you mimic the sounds they make.
Right.
You learn to read and to spell with your ABCs. You do not learn to speak with your ABCs.
You learn the understanding of unless see,
everyone could speak before they learn their ABCs.
You learned to speak using your ABCs.
No.
Yes, you did.
Not true.
It is so true.
Nope.
Get your mom on the phone.
Okay.
Your mom and I talked about this. Get on the phone.
Did you?
Get on the phone.
Right. Did she tell you?
Get your mama on the phone. She actually told me. Matter of
Did
fact,
she?
she said at 9:47, give her a call about this conversation.
Yeah.
Get on the phone.
Yeah. Did she
Get
tell
on
you
the
what
phone.
program she used to help me how to read?
Get your mama on the phone.
Hooked on phonics.
Get your mama on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need to because she got the copies from me. Get her on the phone. We can do this all night.
I'm just saying.
We can do this.
I'm just saying. No one learns how to speak using ABCs.
You. I didn't say everyone else. I said you.
I didn't learn how to speak with ABCs.
How do you know, Brandon? You don't remember that part.
But how do you know I don't remember?
Because you don't.
But I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You do.
Yes.
You remember the very first moment that you spoke.
Yes. I do. I remember my first word.
What was your first word?
Restaurant.
Where did you say it?
At a restaurant in
You
the
said
parking
restaurant.
lot.
How old were you?
I was 2.
Now, see, the only fallacy I heard in that was that he does not remember this. He remembers being told this.
Thank
No.
you very much.
No, I remember. And I remember what restaurant I was at too. I really
this
do.
story.
I really do. I have memories from being that young, and they're very vivid.
No.
I'm serious.
My side of this conversation is more valid than his right now.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm telling you.
Anyways, the Sal-O track, though.
What your mama was wearing at the restaurant.
I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
What table you sit at the restaurant?
Oh, really? Because
You said you remember.
I do remember. I don't remember what table I sat at. I remember that occurrence.
Would you order at the restaurant?
I didn't order anything because I could only say restaurant.
Touche.
I almost had you though. You saw where I was going with that, right? You're about to say, I thought your only word was restaurant. I was trying. Oh, now we had whole paragraphs.
See, this is a product of spending too much time with Lance and understanding how Lance circles back around the point.
Oh, you got me on that one. Throw a couple other little splashes in there.
Yes. So for America, if you ever get in a debate with Lance, you have to leave a little bit of vulnerability in there. Because if you don't, you will get exposed.
I don't know the strongest words in the English language. I don't know. Like how quick can you shut down a conversation that's not going your way by saying, I don't know.
You know, okay, let's segue for a second. We'll come back to Sal-O because this is a big thing, especially when talking about, I work in sales, right? And people will BS their way through, especially technology. They'll BS their way around a bunch of stuff instead of just simply going, I don't know, right? And like, I believe that's one of the most honest answers you could give is I don't know. And it's one of the most least accepted answers.
Oh, totally.
That
people want
an answer.
Finality. They want something.
Yeah, you want something, Google it. That's how I feel. Right? If you want some honesty,
people want the answers. People want you to have the answers to everything without making them feel like they don't know anything.
That's true. That's real. That's real. However,
because people's pride gets wrapped up in that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Right. People also believe that when you're smart, you're also a know-it-all, right? Even though there are a lot of things that you may know, it doesn't come from a place of wanting to know it all. It comes from a place of, I've done a lot of work to gain this knowledge. I'd like to show you what I know, but then as soon as I get to that roadblock, well, I don't know. I'm like, you know what? I really don't know.
I got nothing.
Right. And then the truthful part comes, right? Because then the people was like, they want you to say, I don't know, but let me find out. No, that's not the truth. I don't know, and I don't actually care.
That's on another level.
You tell that to your customers?
I have said that.
And they still bought from you too.
Yes. People respect honesty. When you give it to them, when you give them honesty in raw form, they respect the honesty. It's only a couple people out there that want you to lie to them, right?
But that's the way sales is taught is that you have to be the expert. And so we're all taught to, have a bullshit answer instead of the honest answer.
Right.
Only really to satisfy, that 10% of the customers that you're talking to.
Right.
But I think since people get BS so often, when you do hit them with some complete honesty, that's where you get that respect. That's where you turn a customer into a client.
Yeah, for sure. I've asked plenty of customer, after they ask me a question I don't know, that I turn around and be like, why does that matter? Right? Why does it matter what processor the $120 phone has? It's a $120 phone.
It's real, yeah.
Like, what are you trying to do? Oh, I want to text message and phone calls. Okay. Every phone I have does that next. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what it kind of gets boiled down to. And sometimes people want to flex their muscles. They want to be better than you in a conversation, and you just simply deflate them. Like, why does it matter? Right?
Yeah. You go for the idea. I think you kind of hit on that. Is like, what are you trying to do with this processor?
Right.
Let's talk that instead.
Well, and that's like one of the things that I always say is like, what are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
I asked that up front. Hey, how you doing today? Oh, I'm blah blah blah. So, what are you trying to accomplish? Let's just be realistic in what your end game is.
Right. Because if you need specs, I'm gonna point you to Google. I'm gonna say type that phrase that you just asked me in Google, and you'll get your specs. Right. But you didn't come to me for specs. What you came to me for was reassurance. Reassurance that what you're thinking is either right or wrong. That's what you came to me for. You didn't come to me for specs. You could have opened a book, right? Everybody has Google Assistant or Siri or Alexa on their device or in their home. You can simply open your mouth and ask whatever electronic device you want all the questions of the universe and get your answers. That's not why you came to me. And if you did come to me for that, not realizing that it's 2018, get on the ball. Realize YouTube, Google, like, do better. Do better. I think in 2018, I can expect that stuff of people. Even though I don't even like expectations, but I believe in 2018, like, come on, guys. You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
Yeah. But going back to the original point there, I don't know. Valid. Somebody hits you with some I don't know. Just pause for a second and be like, maybe that joker really don't know.
And appreciate that. Appreciate that someone's not trying to lead you down a trail that doesn't go anywhere, that they're making up as they go along.
Right. Right, because if you want BS, I can paint you some unicorn BS.
And I think that's the other issue too, is for as much people want the honesty, they want to be flawed with the BS and they want to chase it,
They want to be validated as well.
Yeah.
They want to feel like the expert. Oh, I asked a smart question. You didn't.
Which is why in sales, I will say they teach you, but they don't teach you that. Something you learn while you're doing sales is that if you can convince the client that they've made that it's the point that you've given them, they are far more likely to spend money.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, remember you said this, or I think that's a really great idea you had where you were going to buy all of this stuff that I just happened to
mention.
Which is why I asked, what are you trying to accomplish?
Right.
So then when they say, well, I'm looking to do this, then and I reiterate, so based on what you said, you want to have this, this, and this. Based on what you want, you want this, this, and this. Based on what you need, is this, this, and this.
Right.
And, said, want, need.
Yeah. It's exactly right. You know, you get the people that ask you about about a device or a piece of clothing, right? And in the midst of conversation, they let you know what's truly important to them, right? You know, what's truly important to them may be, you know, not showing sweat patches up under their arms, right? So what are you selling? Things that don't show sweat patches up under the arms.
100%.
Right?
And if you sit there and take the time to have that conversation with them without directly talking about the product, if you have a conversation with them, figure out what exactly they're looking for. If they say, I'm looking for something that's black, something that runs on such and such carrier, something that is lightweight, something that, you know, is waterproof, and then you hand them something that doesn't fit all four of those, or at least 3 of 4 of those value points, then you're not listening, and you're not selling something the right way.
Correct. You know, if you know, like this happened the other day, right? And the person didn't buy it from me. However, they gave me kudos for my efforts, you know, and they didn't buy it because it was a price issue. Can't do nothing about it, right? But I already know the most important thing to them is safety, right? Safety, right? I also know I need to sell some headphones, right? They're already upgrading the phone, right? So headphones. So I out the headphones. What's normally the first thing people think about for headphones is, well, what do they sound like?
Right. Audio quality.
Right. So, but that wasn't the first thing I went for. I'm like, hey, yo, you know you need some headphones so you can keep both hands on the wheel while you're driving, right?
Ooh. All right.
See, I'm like, and it hit him like, oh, shit. Yeah.
And then pause extra quick because they're like, that fits within exactly what I would value.
Exactly. Right? I hit him right square in the value structure. However, the pocket didn't support the value, and that's okay. You know what I mean? You know, but wow, we went way off of Sal-O there. But
hey,
need to be said.
If you are in sales, if you are in retail, if you're at the desk clerking for a restaurant, this is how to deal with customers.
Yeah.
In a way that's respectful, but that also makes you some money.
Yes. Remember, sales is a verb. It's a verb. Right? It's an action thing. If somebody walks in, they ask you for a bag of chips, you hand them a bag of chips, you didn't sell them anything.
It's called clerking.
It's called clerking, homie. However, they walk in and ask for a bag of chips and you let them know that you need a drink to wash that down. You just sold them something, sir.
That's it. Right.
Back to Sal-O though. Anyway, man, look, this track is dope. So I think we just go ahead and, you know, we done talked about the track and everything. We're talking about all kinds of stuff in association with the track.
You talked about all aspects of this track.
All aspects of it. Now it's just time to vote. In the aspects of the track. I got you. It's time to vote on the track, right? Trash or trophy? All right, where you at?
It's a trophy.
Dope. I don't think there's any arguing with that. You know what I mean? Clearly, it is what it is. MrBroadcast, where you at? Trophy all day.
Boom.
I get you. And because, you know what, I'll be putting this track on my playlist right next to Jaden Smith Icon. This is a trophy for me.
Stop it.
They hating on my playlist. Yo, y'all say what you want. The song is dope. It's still trash though, but it's dope trash. It's dope trash.
Jaden Smith. No.
Look, okay, say what you want about Jaden Smith, but Jaden Smith is like the only representation we have of a completely free black kid in America. Free from oppression, free from preconceived thought, free from poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. Like Jaden Smith is free from all those things, and we get to watch him evolve on the main screen into whatever he's gonna become.
I've got mad respect for him.
Dude went dressed in a Batman suit better than Batman.
Better than Batman.
Better than Batman.
Better than
for
Batman.
a prom.
Yes.
His Batman suit. Matter of fact, I don't even think Batman has that version of the Batman suit.
He does not.
That he had.
The all white.
The all white Batman.
I'm
suit.
just saying.
The black guy in the white Batman suit instead of the white guy in the black Batman suit.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got messages, man.
It's like if Batman
Twitter
went to go
account is
fight
wild,
giant snow leopards, that's what he would have wore.
You stupid.
You know what I'm saying? If winter was coming to America, that's how Batman would have dressed for it.
I was gonna say, like, if Batman was wearing anything white, his ass would be shot
On
tonight.
site.
I'm just saying.
On site. Oh my gosh. You know, I can't do nothing but support Jaden Smith and everything he does. Right. And so that's why, you know, I'm gonna keep playing the song as many times as I can because that's what I can do. So
Give him that streaming revenue.
hell yeah, why not, man?
You mean
I'm with you,
streaming
man.
revenue that they only get like 14% up? Did you read that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
You think he's only getting that much though?
What's it? I mean, it's an independent track. He's getting more than that.
I'm just saying overall, because he said artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's an artist that are signed to major record labels that are only getting that.
I understand, but he said artists. So I was just responding to his. I was saying
It's
artists.
okay. Who hurt you?
Oh, the look you are missing right now.
First of all,
Let me hop out the. I'm on a rose. See what I did there?
you know what I feel like listening to
What's that?
some old school down south hustlers.
Stop whispering in the mic. I'm trying to hear you. Make it harder to mix.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. You need to live up your ear game. How about that?
I'm not talking about my ears. I'm talking about the actual hardware.
Is listening.
No, I'm
America's
listening.
America's listening.
I'm listening before America's listening.
No, you're hearing.
No, I'm listening.
You're not listening. Art's listening.
I'm listening.
See, Art just caught that.
First off, let me grab my rosé. This is delicious.
And nutritious. It's gluten free.
And gluten free.
Oh shit, I'm joking. It's 170 calories.
That's pretty good.
17 grams of carbohydrate.
That's not bad either.
That is a lot, sir.
Nah, bro, it's better than the chicken nugget.
Comparatively, yes. However, it is still not good.
I ate a 50 pack
Mongolian
of chicken
breast
nuggets
milk.
the other day. We're doing
I
good.
saw it. You, sir.
Say what you want about chicken nuggets.
I'm rocking that strict 50 grams of carbohydrates diet. I'm feeling good.
That's cool. I feel real good too, especially after eating a chicken nugget.
Did you see that interview on that vegan guy? He's like 104 years old.
No, what?
Yeah, he's like 104-year-old vegan, and he asked him, you know, how did it feel that, you know, being 104 years old and being a vegan? And you know,
Please tell me he said he felt like a steak.
He said it wasn't worth it. And that, my friend, is the reason why I won't even go there.
I see, like, who was I listening to the other day where they were talking about just the, what are they called, centenarians, the folks who make it to 100. Their diets just naturally happen to be not vegan or vegetarian, but mainly produce, and then maybe some fish and maybe the occasional fruit, but it tends to be produce and like rice heavy, just because that's what happens to be in the area that they live. And so there are some connections correlations. That's the word I'm looking for. There's a correlation between people who eat produce heavy diet and the ability to live,
I get it.
for an
Every
extended amount of
chicken
time.
nugget knocks off like 5 hours of my life.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it.
Well, yeah. Then you look at their teeth. Their teeth are bright fucking white.
Let me tell you something.
And then you come and look at the American diet with sugar in everything. That's why I'm trying to get out of
First of
the
all,
habit of eating all this sugar.
You know why sugar's in everything?
'Cause it tastes better.
Welcome to America. This
This
is
is
America.
First of all, my teeth are blinging. Second of all, with the advancements in modern medical science,
What do the back of your teeth look like?
awesome. Have no issues. Never had a cavity. Not never.
I've had like 14 cavities.
Didn't even eat sugar on birthday cake till I was about 13 years old. So every time I go to the dentist, I win. Get my lollipop. Keep it going.
I don't. They're like, your teeth are messed up.
It sounds to me like privilege.
Just take care of my shit. Even middle of the damn desert. Floss every day. Brush 3 times a day.
Sounds to me like the lack of privilege. Like, I got
Not privilege. Privilege
not
enough for
privilege. I got rock
sugar.
candy and Snickers.
Nope. Because you're on your last set now, buddy. I like to roll with them.
I'm not on my last set. What you talking about? They make them in porcelain and wood. And
Yo.
Your last set from your body. buddy.
So, semi-segue. I was watching this documentary.
Sure.
of
Documentary. Got it.
this cat that I've been following for like a hot minute.
like cat
over-
as in person.
Yeah, person.
Oh.
Who yeah, I think I've been following for maybe a decade now.
Fisticuffs?
No, I first found him back in like MySpace days. Here he is. Jeffree Star.
You just missed the double look from
Jeffree Star. So he
I'm not hating. I'm just saying the choice of words and the picture,
Right.
Yes. So he's a he. Well, he's Jeffree Star. He's an interesting cat.
Mm-hmm.
But my point was that all of his teeth have been removed and have been replaced by diamonds. This cat has diamonds in his mouth.
Just straight diamonds.
Straight diamonds.
You know why? Because diamonds are forever.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That Sierra Leone Diamonds Are Forever and remix with Jay-Z and Kanye goes hard.
I was just about to say, I bet if he talked to you, his breath smelled like Sierra Leone.
Diamonds are forever.
I bet in the morning he wake up and his breath smell like conflict diamonds.
Kanye
Look at them teeth, though.
but that's real teeth. That's
No,
not
those
diamonds.
are not real teeth.
I mean, but those not diamonds. I'm saying like that.
Oh, they look like real teeth. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They look like real teeth.
Yeah,
Where
but
are
they're perfect teeth. They
Where
are
are
a perfect set of teeth. That's it.
That's diamonds.
Yeah.
I'm a nickname him Zales.
I don't know, I've been
He
a
has
massive.
transcended
I've been
these
a
labels because he's
massive
got
fan of
diamond
him.
teeth.
I've been a massive fan of him. He's got. I want to get on that level. I want to get on diamond teeth level.
I want to get on that Kanye from that. Wow, what song was that? I remember the line though when he said these ain't even real clothes, homie. I'm pajama rich.
I told you I'm just chinchillas for killers, baby. Chinchillas for killers.
What's the name of that track?
Oh, I'm joking. It's not diamond. It's zirconium crystal crowns.
Zirconium. I mean, even still,
It's still money.
yeah, it still costs more than what I got in my pocket.
Well, that's what he's talking about. Like Akon got him his first two teeth. I want to get on that level.
Fabulous. Put on some Fabulous.
Hell no. That shit will never exist on my computer.
First off, Fabulous is one of the dopest rappers that exist.
That's an opinion, and I respect your ability to have that opinion.
That fucking return was clean.
Right.
That's an opinion. That bitch was a clean front-handed swipe across the middle side.
First off, Fabulous is one of the dopest rappers alive.
Again, I'm not disrespecting your opinion on that.
First off,
so this is
who the dopest rap song ever created.
Yes,
Cuckoo Cow in My Projects.
All right,
look, where is it?
Look, I know we went way off. And this we just talking now, but from here, this needs to be added into the show. All right, and you got to put that Cuckoo Cow in the background on this part right here. Let me tell you something. My dad was the coach, high school basketball. He went out. He took the basketball team, had them all dressed, all super nice, pressed like they get ready to go to executive meeting. I mean, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm like, they look straight boarding school from up Virginia Military Institute style boarding school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You're not thinking nothing different. Greet the referees, greet the people, go get dressed.
Right.
He walk over to the announcer, pop In My Projects on. They come out hopping. The whole gym goes quiet. Scarcely quiet. Like, oh, snap. My dad's team's outnumbered like 50-1. All the other 50 are on one side now, scared of the one. Whole demeanor changed when the music came on. Like, wait a minute. They didn't infiltrate us. They caught us slipping. We didn't let them in the house.
Oh, my God.
Look, had them scared. Did not know what to do. The only thing that probably goes better is when, what is it? The Samoans, when they do the little Samoan. That's probably the only scary thing you go get. Then what my daddy team did to the people during that game. I was like, I just held. I can't believe this just happened. Look, for about 15 minutes. I'm just gonna sit there. I don't know what to do with this.
To Cuckoo Cow in My Projects. This really is one of the just dopest songs. It's a one-hit wonder, but you never wonder why it's a hit.
Nope. It just went hard. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like Black Rob's Whoa.
Yeah.
You don't ever question it.
Nope.
You don't even, it's one of those things, you realize it's a one-hit wonder, but you don't respect it like a one-hit wonder. It's more respect than a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Because it never went away.
It never
goes away.
It always stays on your playlist.
Yes.
It'll jump around a little bit, but it's always on your playlist. Anyway, oh my God. Thank y'all for joining us tonight in the kitchen. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun here in the kitchen. As always, if you like this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell next to it, so when we drop the video, you get the ding on your phone. Anyway, peace out.